Okay, so let's work on the nose now. What I'm going to do is just use the geo that's there and just pull it forward to start to shape it out. And I'm just focusing on this flat little area here. I'm not going to add the nostrils just yet. I'm going to use that once I subdivide my model. So I'm just trying to get that overall shape there. I'm looking, again, my dominant side I'm looking at is my right, the character's left. So something like this, getting this all blocked out, just so I have that shape in place. And now what I'm going to do is subdivide it a few times and grab my clay buildup and go inside of here and start to throw a little bit of clay down and shape out that nose. Grab my move topological, bring that out a little bit. Look at that shape from the front. And always remember, our final goal here is just to understand the overall structure of the face, how shadows work. So I'm not getting too crazy with um, any of the details yet, right? I'm just getting the shape. All right, so let's go ahead and at this point we're going to dynamesh the eyelids in. So I'm going to make sure that my eyelids have that nice curvature on them like this. Let's see, make sure we're smoothed out as well. Hide our head so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Hide this as well. Looking for that nice curve. Same thing here. Holding Alt and clicking. It's not working for some reason to grab that bottom lid. Ooh, do I not have symmetry on? Yeah, big mistake. Okay, so let's undo a bunch. There we go. And let's retopologize this. Alright, and let's make sure symmetry is on this time. Okay, good. Looks like there's a bunch of stuff there we go. Now let's, okay, good, looks good. Alright, so, alright, symmetry's on. There we go. Let's bring this back just so we can double check our proportions of everything. And I am looking at the overall structure. Alright, they kind of sidelined us a little bit. Move all this back in. Looking for that nice sweep, and then it flattens out. We are gonna, like I said, ZRemesh, Dynamesh in a minute, and then retopologize. We just need the geo there, so I'm not terribly concerned about the look of it at this point, because I know my final outcome is to create this faceted model, and I just need that eyelid there. Okay, so let's go ahead and merge this down. And all of these play off of each other, and that's why I need those eyelids in now. So let's give myself a little G. Okay, I'm gonna go to merge here, merge down, and it's always okay. And I'm gonna shift this eyeball down so that it's not in the way, and then I'm gonna merge my bottom lid down like that. And then what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and save this as planes of the face. So let's go ahead and hit Control S. I'm going to do a save as again. And let's do planes of the face. POF, save. And sometimes you might do this too, where you hit a button and it keeps your old geo there. Just hit Control N to clear that out. So let's go ahead and geometry. Actually, what you might want to do, this will speed up the process. See how this is all of our history for our model? I'm going to go to edit and then delete history. And that'll clear that out. And then just go to Dynamesh. And then I'm going to play with this number. I'm not exactly sure. Let's do 1024 maybe and see what that gives us. And that actually looks pretty good. And you can see we've got a nice clean Dynameshed model. And let's kind of finish this up. I'm going to just rough out, and I can always go in and tweak the brow. Oops. See the same thing. I'm going to hit Control N. Let's hit T and then Control N to clear this out. It's just a matter of like when you hit the hotkeys. I've noticed a lot of times in class people are like, how do I get rid of this extra head? You know, like you want to hit T to go to edit mode, then Control N, and you could hit F to focus. And a lot of times when we're like going hotkey crazy like me, like, you know, I want to grab my move topological, right? We can sometimes do that. So let's kind of pull this out a little bit. And the reason I keep saying like, oh, don't worry about shaping it too much is you are going to Z-remesh it in a second anyway to once we get our geometry down. All right, so let's finish the nose. This video is getting a little long. So brush, clay buildup, go inside of here, and then I'm just going to accent out a nostril. Remember, we can always move these shapes around. And then I'm going to use my dam standard. So let's go ahead and add that too. So let's go to our, let's expand this out. We have our brush palette over here. And preferences, and then just enable customize. And then BDS, and you can see it adds it here. But over here, I'm going to hold that Control and Alt and drag it down. Actually, let's put it in this front slot. And then let's just turn it off. I mean, just so that you don't hit another hotkey that can play with that. So with dam standard on, let's give ourselves some room. I'm just going to draw a line from the center of where the nostril might be, and then all the way around like this into underneath the nose there. And then with my move topological brush, just holding Alt, start to really shape this in here. Just giving myself some resemblance of a nose, like that, you know, the arch. And it looks pretty good. I mean, there's a lot of love that we have to give this area. We haven't done the mouth yet. And then we're gonna, right now, let's just go ahead and Z-remesh it because we're still doing a lot of playing around. Let's make sure, example, like this area here where the muzzle is, it's getting a little flat. So geometry, Z-remesh. I'm gonna try 5 and see how that looks. So 5 to me looks pretty good. It helped me hold on to a lot of that shape, right? And then let's double check it against our reference. Doesn't look bad, right? We've got the makings of a pretty good face here. You know, we lost a little bit when we Z-remeshed it in the jaw. Yours, you know, it's not a perfect science based on how you've been sculpting your thing, so yours might look different, and that's okay in the sense of like the topology, but you should be trying to get something close to what I'm doing here. All right. So I think I'm gonna end this video here. You know, I know, forgive me, I'm always tweaking, and I'm gonna go ahead and save this as POF202 and just save consecutive ones, and we'll do the mouth in the next video, and then you know what we'll do is we'll knock out the mouth and ears. We'll make it a long one, and that way we can get into the starting to look at the actual planes of the face, the facetedness of it.